Dogs are incredibly loyal animals, and what these sweet creatures don't always understand is that their owners might not return that loyalty. That's what happened to one poor pup on New Year's Eve.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
The dog's family moved out of their Dallas home, left their trash, unwanted items on the curb, including their dog. They didn't even leave the dog with food and water, just her blanket. Instead of seeking shelter from the rain and cold, the poor dog was clinging to the blanket for dear life in hopes the family would return. Thankfully, someone who cared about the dog, unlike her family, wasn't far behind. Marina Tarashevska, the co-founder of Dallas Dog RRR, spotted the dog when she was out on a walk. It was really cold and rainy and the dog was lying on her blanket, and she wouldn't leave it, Patty Dawson, executive director of Dallas Dog RRR, told the Dodo. I think she was still thinking her family would come back. She was in that stage of, I'll just wait here, this is familiar. Tarashevska talked to some local neighbors who told her that the dog had been deliberately abandoned, so she decided she would take the dog. But the dog needed some convincing. Anytime Marina got close to the blanket, she would run off, Dawson said. But as soon as Tarashevska would back off, the dog would come back to her blanket. This ended up giving her an idea. She figured she would put the blanket down the alley toward the house. After an hour of inching the blanket toward her home, they were finally in her backyard. Tarashevska was finally able to grab the dog and get her into a kennel. Tarashevska named her new friend Camila. Camila was so scared, though. She basically curled up in a ball in the back of the crate, Dawson said. You could touch her, but she was just frozen in fear, wouldn't make eye contact, and kept her head down. If you got close, she would put her head into the back of the kennel, like, don't look at me, don't make eye contact with me, and don't touch me, stay away. Tarashevska soon discovered why Camila had such fear. She found several fresh wounds on the dog's neck and ears, so Tarashevska brought Camila to the vet to get looked at. The vet said it was either an embedded collar, meaning she was probably kept outside, or that the dog had gotten into a fight when she was outside. There's lots of stray animals out here, so maybe they got into a scuffle over food. Camila ended up having one surgery on her neck. She also set out on a journey to learn how to trust others and get over her fear. Camila's doing really well. Her body is healing and she's learning to be comfortable around people. Now she's sitting up and you can see a different look in her face, Dawson said. She's seeking out her foster mom now, whereas before she wasn't doing any of that. She's starting to snuggle and she'll nosebite your hand to get you to pet her. So she's seeking out the attention now, which is huge. They said she played with her first toy the other day. Camila will stay at her new foster family home until she's healed and ready to be put up for adoption. Dawson says it might take some time before Camila realizes she's safe, but she's learning. Please share this with your friends and family.